Hello humans, welcome back to my makeup room. Today I'm going to do some makeup. Nothing has changed. Today I'm going to use my Dose of Colors Snow Angels palette. Looks like that because I've been meaning to try and recreate this look that Angelica Nyqvist did ages and ages and ages ago, and I haven't yet tried to do that. So that's what I'm going to do today. I think I might try and do my eyes first, which I don't normally do, but I'm going to give it a shot. There, you can see my face. So I'm going to start off with my primer. This is the Sigma eyeshadow base in the shade Ignite, as per usual. Okay, now let's start off nice and simple. I'm just going to use Cashmere as a transition for fun. That is much darker than I thought it would be. So I'm doing my eyes first because I know I'm going to play with some bright blues and I don't really want to deal with any fallout right now. So that is why. Now I'm going to go in with Pretty Bold. Same brush here. And I'm doing a halo eye today. So I'm taking it all the way everywhere. Now that that's nicely sort of diffused everywhere, I'm going to use Berry Cold and just deepen up the crease. All the way across. And I'm going to go back in with that lighter pink shade just to make sure everything's nice and seamless. Okay, now comes the scary part. Okay, now comes the more intense part of this look. I'm going to use 0 Degrees, that blue, on my inner and outer corners. On my outer corners, I'm going to use my Sigma E25, and on my inner, I'm going to use my Sigma E47. And pray that this works. I can feel the fallout on my face, so I'm glad I did it this way. I can't necessarily see anything yet, but I know cleaning up this blue shade would be a nightmare. I've changed my mind. I like the E47 for doing both the inner and the outer corners. It's packing it on more precisely, whereas the other one was doing a more blending. And with this blue shade, I don't want to muddy it up with too much blending. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the more maroon shade and kind of try and bring that back in. Just patting, because I'm gonna, oh dear, I'm gonna grab the lighter one also. Back in with the light pink on my big fluffy brush. This is muddying up a little bit. I should not have added the maroon. Oh well, I'm gonna put glitter on and it's gonna fix everything. Pack on a little bit more blue so we don't lose the color. The nice thing is when it muddies a little bit, it's kind of turning into this nice purple shade, which is a good transition between the maroony pink and the pink and the blue. Okay. That's a good chunk of the shadows done. I'm now going to use the Stila Glitter and Glow into the blue. No additional product on my E47, just going to pat the edges. So I think what I should have done, it's looking, this doesn't have like a totally opaque base. If you can see that, you can kind of see my hand right there through it. And then obviously when it's reflective, it's absolutely stunning. But I should have put the blue all over my lid so that the base pigment of the blue would show up when the light isn't catching the glitters. Okay, now I'm gonna wipe off all the fallout with just a little reusable cotton round and some makeup remover. Okay, that's the eyes done for now. I now have to do my face. So, I'm gonna start with my Becca First Light Priming Filter. And I'm just going to go in with the tried and true, my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation in 110C. And then for concealer, I'm going to use my Catrice Liquid Camouflage in the shade 10 Porcelain. think there's a fly committing suicide in my light fixture. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I definitely forgot to use my under eye corrector, which I should be using because of how much blue is going on in this look. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that in my, right in the inner corners of my eyes. Mistake to do that now, but we're doing it. I don't know, do I look dead? Maybe, who knows. Should I cover it up with more eyeshadow? Probably. I'm gonna add a different concealer on top. I'm gonna put some e.l.f. Camo concealer. What do you know? Everyone's very into the camouflage. Just a dollop right in there. Because I feel like I look dead right now. And I'm gonna use my Sigma Concealer Kabuki because my sponge is not having a good time. Okay, I'm gonna call that acceptable. I'm gonna call that done on the foundation. Now to powder. I'm gonna use my Milk Flex, no, that's the concealer, Blur and Set. And I'm going to use my Nabla powder brush, precision powder brush, set under the eyes. Hopefully this will add some coverage and some brightening. Which I think it has. Good on you, Nabla. And by Nabla, I mean Milk. And I'm just going to swirl my powder brush in the cap, collect all that extra powder, work it into the brush, and set the rest of my face. Time for bronzer. No surprise here, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty bronzer. It's in my project pan, and I'm loving every minute of it. It's just such an easy bronzer. It's not too pigmented. It works perfect on my fair skin. It's cool tone, so I don't look orange. I love it. I'm gonna go really neutral with this. This is a ColourPop blush. And now I put it in the pan. Let me see if I can pop the pan out to see what shade it is because I just have it in this little compact. Nope. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna break the pan. This is a ColourPop blush. It's just a very neutral shade. It's one of their single pans. And just gonna use a dash of that. And I've over applied and I don't even look like a clown. Now for highlight, I don't think there's ever been a better time to use Glazed Donut from Ofra. So I'm going to I mean, there is no highlighter that is more blinding. You do really have to have an occasion to wear it though. Or just be obsessed. And while I'm here, I'm going to put that in my inner corners as well. lost a bit of that blue eyeshadow. That's disappointing. I'm gonna have to try and build that up again. And pray that I don't get any fallout. Tap off lots of extras. It's come off on this side too. Well, that's not very nice.
I don't like that.
Yep, I got fallout on my face. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. For my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the pink shade here, pretty bold. It's funny because this pink shade has like 0 fallout. I will use this little flat top shader and take this Berry Cold, the maroon shade, and put that on my outer corners.
Right up close to the waterline.
And do an extra little blendy blend with that same brush I used for the light pink shade, but no additional product. I'm gonna put Dose of Colors Splash. It's a navy blue in my waterline. And then I'll do my brows. And we'll carry on, I guess. I have these 2 other glitters. I'm just gonna see. This is Opal from BH Cosmetics. I'm just gonna see how it looks on top of that pink shade. It's a little bit too baby pink, I think. Let's try the shade Fluorite. It has more of a blue shift to it, so that might work. Oh yeah, it has more of a bluey purple shift, very similar to the Stila one. So down here, that's Fluorite. Not quite the same, but I think I'll be able to get away with it. And then that's Opal, which is just a little bit too light for what I'm going for, I think. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with this other flat shaded brush. This is just an AOA cheap one. I'm gonna put some of that BH Fluorite on the brush. I've lost my mirror again. And I'm gonna put this right in the center of my lower lash line.
Which could be a mistake. Okay, cool.
Now I'm gonna throw some mascara on and then I will check in to show the final look before I put on eyelashes and lipstick. Okay, that's what we're looking like with just mascara on. Things got a little clumpier than I was anticipating, but I mean, this eye look calls for it, really. Now I'm going to find a lip, find some lashes, then I'll show you the finished look. See you in a bit. There we have it. I'm wearing Dose of Colors Truffle. I'm using a lot of Dose of Colors. And these are some crazy unicorn lashes. I don't know. I got them on sale on Beauty Bay. They're craziness. Look how long they are. But they're actually quite fluttery and nice. They're surprisingly wearable for being, you know, up to my eyebrows. And that's this look. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me. Do I have any final thoughts? I don't think this is a very good palette. The pinks worked great. This color, I mean, kind of boring, not a big fan. These two were good. This, not great. Not loving this one. And I did not use this very navy shade. So, I don't think this was worth it. I believe this was a 2018 holiday release, and I bought it. But I'm really not surprised that it didn't sell out, because not the best quality. It's just that blue. That blue really wasn't it. But what can you do? Anyways, I'll zoom out. Oh wait, would you like a montage? Would you like to see how everything turned out up close? Also, not a super big fan of that Stila glitter. Maybe I'm using it wrong. Maybe I think if I had a base underneath, I would like the effect it gives more. Is it stunning when it catches the light? Yes. Is it stunning when it's not catching the light? No, it looks terrible. But I think that might be because I didn't put any shadow underneath it. So maybe there's just a learning curve. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. Hit the bell to become a Pavlovian dog, and I will see you next time. Bye.